The Roadrunners ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will take the field first. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Handoff to the lone back. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Now on the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Roadrunners offense will get the ball for the first time. And, Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He'll try it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Reed. The short hands. It's Concepcion. Oh, out of space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The first down for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Aggies look to keep this drive humming. off the play fake on first down. He's got it on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Fires to the big fella. Lots of running room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking for a man. It's McCown. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. On the run, it's Moss. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wants to change this route. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Henry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. That's caught. It's McCoy. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's McCown. Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the right. It's caught. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And the Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and then slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. The extra point here would tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Reed. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's McCown. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
And it'll be complete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
And the Aggies will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Roadrunners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's McCown. Snagged out of the air. It's a seam wide open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's loose. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's McCoy. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's a bit of an interesting choice. You could break the tie with the field goal, but worst case scenario, you don't convert on 4th down, they're backed up in their own end. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Craver. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gives it on the option. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. One final play before the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Reed. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 25 over the Judicials. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always. Memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under fire. Throwing right. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. On the move, it's Moss. Bringing it back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, good teams how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's McCown. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Right on the money. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the...
Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Moss. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give, and tick, 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 tick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. From the gun, wants to pass. Hines on the move. He's got it. Gets away from one, finds some space. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Aggie. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Trying to take it back. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Aggie! A great catch and run for 6.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. A stop and return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And, David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Roadrunners will boot it away to start the game. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The give on the inside. Breaks the tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the Bobcats get it past the sticks. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Turning on the Jets. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Bobcats are flying down the field. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flushed out of the pocket. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
And the Bobcats are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets it out quickly. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the goal.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Henry. Picks up the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get it.
Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. And the Roadrunners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Offense changing the play. To the air. It's McCown. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, UTSA!
And the offense punches in it again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games. There's still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll try the left side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel. And he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Touchdown, Bobcats! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. We're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium. But the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 13 over West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll lift to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. It's Clark. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anyway, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
He's got it. Finally corralled the number 4. He picks up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lions. And they'll knock him down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the right. Off and running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. It bounced through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's McCown. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Caught behind the line. It's Barnett. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Bobcats are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They went for it all.
job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. A collision. He stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UTSA! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 7 over the Rebels. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Is incomplete. That's a first down for the offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas State. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score.
23.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, It's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Turning it on. Wide open spaces. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
23.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it at the 30. Hits the crease. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Texas State, 30.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Henry. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's reeled in. It's McCoy. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Back to throw, it's McCown. Get it out on the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, into space. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
UTSA, Texas State, 30.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Gets it out fast. Still on his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Leaves it with the running back. Look out, he's got room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Using his legs, it's Burgess. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, UTSA. The defense putting points on the board. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Is incomplete. It's now second down.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Bobcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. Third down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go up top on second and short. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
49, Texas State, 37.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's McCown. He's got him. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UTSA 49, Texas State 37.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after
up 10 on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Lots of running room.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes a handoff. It's Henry. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And he missed it. No good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got it behind the line. It's Burgess. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back in.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Hauled down with move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a first down.
The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Let's go. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you
converts on fourth down, and he's still going.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
It's third down.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Rushes on him. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He wants it all. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Here comes the 2-point try. Now on the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
It was a golden opportunity on that 2-point conversion attempt, but he fumbles. You got to have better ball security. They come away with no points.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead.
Ready, set. 6-9-1, Gators score. Easy.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard.